Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Dad by Dave. As you can see, if you paid attention to the thumbnail, I ran into a little bit of a setback this week. So what happened was I was helping with instructing combatives class about a week ago, and I had about 4 fights with some trainees. And in the process of those fights, actually on the first fight, I ended up getting up as a guy was falling down. He fell on my arm and I felt this twisting motion. It felt like it was like ripping my muscle. Long story short, I got up, I kept fighting. I was in a lot of pain. And when I was going through these other fights, I kept getting punched in the face over and over again. And I'm like, why am I getting hit in the face? I got my hand up. Turns out, I ended up seeing the trainers after my last fight and found out that I had a tricep tear. Fortunately for me, I didn't tear any tendons, just muscle only. I like to think I got a decent amount of muscle mass on my tricep. So I did have a lot of pain, soreness, swelling. So I had to take a lot of time off from lifting, which is why I haven't been posting any videos. Mostly what I've been doing in my spare time is rehab. I've been off from work, staying at home with the kids, making sure I'm icing, stem, stuff like that to try to get myself back on the road to recovery. I never torn a muscle before in my time, playing collegiate sports, track and football. I've never torn a muscle before. So a little bit of a new experience for me, kind of taking it easy because I don't want to hurt myself and be out for longer than when I have to be. To be honest with you, I got down on myself for a little while. I was just sitting on the couch being lazy, not really doing anything, feeling kind of sorry for myself. And then I realized my arms might be messed up, or my arm might be messed up, but my legs aren't. So I went out and did a couple runs on the treadmill, did some stuff outside, did some lunges and things like that, just to kind of make sure I'm still getting some sort of workout in, even though it may not be exactly what I want. Just making sure I'm staying active so I don't end up putting the pounds back on and turning even further into a dad bod. Fortunately for me, my profession has gave me access to this team of trainers that did an excellent job of getting me in the day after my injury, starting to rehab, kind of like what I had in college, but a little bit better. So a lot of one-on-one time, stretching the muscle, making sure I'm getting, adequate treatment, probably even better than adequate. I've never had a lot of the treatment available to us. So I've done things like, believe it or not, I thought I would never do acupuncture, obviously stem. They even gave me my own portable stem machine to take home. They also gave me my own portable little, it's like a little sleeve you put on your arm and you plug it in, you put ice water in it, and it runs it through the affected area. They gave me that to keep, and that's some pretty expensive gear, which I can use later on down the line in case I get injured, or when the kids get injured or something like that later on down the line, we're able to do treatment at home. So they did a really awesome job. I've had, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 different sessions of treatment, and I feel like I'm back on the road to recovery, which thankfully, the sooner I get there, the more content I'll be able to produce, and obviously more videos for you, and I'll be able to hold myself accountable. So thanks for sticking with me and coming back to tune in. So if you've been keeping up with the channel, you know that obviously I use supplements to kind of help me through my workouts, post-workout, pre-workout, protein, stuff like that. So not too long ago, I think it was like Black Friday 2020, I came across Redcon 1, which is a supplement company that I got connected with on Facebook through advertisement. And they had a pretty good special going on. It was like, free shipping, and they give you like a free t-shirt, a free weight belt, and a pre-workout if you spend a certain dollar amount. Basically, the deal was too good to pass up. But like me, I use a lot of other different supplements because I'm trying to figure out what works best for me. So it's been sitting on the shelf for a little while, but I did actually get a chance to get around to use it. So I want to give you my review of Redcon 1's Total War pre-workout supplement. So where did I get this supplement from? Facebook advertising. I usually don't fall into the trap of clicking on stuff on Facebook and giving my information because I know there are scammers out there and things like that, and I'm just not really comfortable with it. So I saw the deal. I went to the actual website, the deal was posted there, and I figured I'd give it a shot. So I got a whole bunch of free stuff, some good quality stuff too, I will say. T-shirt was really good quality. The weight belt was just like my other weight belt. It just said Redcon 1 on it. And there was a couple other free things that they gave me that I'll review at a later date. But the main reason I got the supplement is because I needed some new pre-workout. So this is my first time ever trying Redcon 1. I saw the advertisements quite often on Facebook and other platforms, and I just figured I'd give them a try. Typically I go to bodybuilding.com because I've used them a lot in the past, and I know the majority of their products are free from banned substances banned from the NCAA. And even though I'm not, a collegiate athlete anymore like that, and we do get random drug tests at my job. So I want to make sure I'm not taking anything no banned substances that are gonna, cause me to lose money or whatever. So for me, I just figured I'd rather be safe than sorry than losing out on a few coins. So I went on the NCAA's website, searched for banned substances, and compared the ingredients on the label to what's on their site. Basically everything lined up, said it was, banned substance free. So I figured I'd, go ahead and order it and give it a shot. So one of the big things about pre-workout that people often, key into is the taste. A lot of people, it has to taste good in order for people to keep coming back to it. And I'm one of those people to a degree, but I'm not taking pre-workout mostly for the taste. I'm taking it for the feeling, the effect that it's gonna give me. Am I gonna be able to push through my workouts? Am I gonna feel energized? Because for those of you who've been following the channel, I'm usually up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning going to my workouts. Obviously I'm a dad, so I have kids. They get up in the middle of the night, they jump in my bed, they do all types of crazy stuff. So I have to wake up and deal with that too. So most mornings I'm exhausted. So I'm always looking for a pre-workout that's gonna help me push through that exhaustion, get enough energy to get in the gym and hit the weights. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being absolutely unbearable, 10 being the best stuff that I ever had. The flavor that I tried from Redcon 1 was Cherry Bomb. I'm gonna have to give it a 5. I wasn't really too happy about the taste. The good thing is it blended pretty well. It wasn't gritty. I wasn't chewing chunks or nothing like that. When I shook it up, it blended right in. I had no issues, but it didn't taste like cherry to me. It tastes like shit. It was real bitter. But, like I said, I'm not really taking pre-workout for taste. I'm taking it for performance. So I gave it a shot. I've already said that I'm taking this stuff at 3:30, 3:45 in the morning. I didn't read the directions because I'm a pre-workout veteran or whatever. So I took a scoop, put it in the required amount of water. By the time I sat in the car, I drank it on the way to the gym. By the time I got to the gym, it kicked in. I started tingling, my lips started tingling, my back was tingling, and I was just ready to just tear the weight room up. My workouts are typically 50 minutes to an hour and 15, and I gotta give it to Redcon 1. This thing really helped me push through. And even afterwards, I didn't have like the crash feeling like I was super tired or whatever. It kept me going so I could, get the kids up, get them ready for school, go throughout my day, and I never felt like I was ready to crash, other than obviously waking up at 3:45 in the morning and trying to put the kids, to bed at night. I didn't feel any tiredness or crash or anything like that. So awesome product. So my cautions going forward for those of you who are considering taking pre-workout, specifically this one or really any other one, is take your time to do research. Get on the NCAA's website. Make sure it's not a banned substance, because a lot of employers do, randomly drug test employees. So better safe than sorry. Also, read the label. One thing that I didn't do is the instructions on Redcon 1 said take a half a scoop first to gauge your tolerance and then take a whole scoop. But me, I just jumped all in. My overall, kick it or pick it. I'm gonna have to honestly say, pick it. And again, I'm not sponsored by any supplement companies. I've only used Redcon 1 one time. I plan on giving a couple of other products a try, but this is just an honest review. I'm not catering to them. If it was a trash supplement, I'd tell you. But so long as you can get through the taste, I think this pre-workout is gonna get you right where you need to be. So, pick it. All right, guys, I wanna thank you for being patient with me, coming back to see me. I will be back in the gym very, very shortly. I'll see you guys later. And remember, 1% better.